We are live. Welcome to the OP Society channel. You are here with Silent K. You're here with B, the Source. He's returned. You're here with Mangetsu Jester. You're here with Fraud, Shadow Moses, and also Tower of God, who's rocking. Man like Igris on the top. Yeah.
Oh.
Man like Igris on the top. Are you mad?
Finally upgraded.
Mad thing. So this is solo leveling, chapter 119, live read. So a quick recap on the last chapter. To cut a long story short, Sun Jin-woo's on his way. He's on his way. Yeah, it's getting a bit tense. The orcs are he's actually got his shadows out defending right now, but the orcs are going on militant, murdering spree, going on a killing spree, killing everyone. Boy, I mean, the return of the Source. What are you saying? What's your thoughts? And this chapter.
Boy, all I'm gonna say is I'm quite pleased in how things have materialized. Not to toot my own horn, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I predicted this. I predicted this. I said, I think in a previous episode review with Mangetsu, and you know what I mean. If you ain't a cheap bank high, you can't be over here. You know what I mean? Man, like Sean, I done said he's going to be the first person to complete and fully clear 2 gates. And I said in one of the gates, he's going to leave Beru in charge. And when he leaves him in charge, that's when you're going to see. And I even said potentially he's going to have a squadron that he's going to be in charge of. And I also said in this part, you're going to see Beru and see him a little bit more of his personality. He might rebel a bit, whatnot.
Insert clip here.
Fast forwarding to the last part, and you saw the gate, or the next gate, and then my mind just started thinking, and I'm thinking opportunities now. The opportunity has arisen, and my theory is Ginseng Ryu is going to tackle both gates. He's going to send an army in one, and he's going to go in another, and he's going to flip with the shadow exchange, and he's going to clear both gates. Remember, he's got a dragon as well. So if he can't teleport, sorry, Jess, if he can't teleport, he can just summon that dragon and just fly with a quick time. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And then obviously, and then shadow exchange between the 2 gates. But that's where my mind was going, like, boom. And no one's ever done it before.
I'm gonna give you a little props there, mate. Trust me.
Trust me. But I think it's gonna be a little bit more of that. I think it's definitely gonna be a little bit more of that. It's not gonna be so much. It's gonna more so drive the narrative. It's gonna put a few gems in there. You're not gonna see nothing too explosive because again, it's still early on. But I'm sticking to the theory. Yeah.
All right, Tower of God.
Yeah. What do I think? I think he is due to complete two gates. I just want to see what's actually going to happen to the school, if he's going to reach in time. He should reach in time, hopefully, but it is a long way. So I'm just excited for the episode.
Okay, man like Forge.
Well, obviously last week it went too quickly, so I'm hoping this chapter is going to be something that is, I don't know, just a little bit more fulfilling. I don't want it to just be like, and it's over. But in terms of the actual plot, I think we're going to start to see the plot of the main story open up now, because I don't think it's just about, him. I think it's more about the story now, like who's on the other side, who's sending scouts out to see what's going on in it. So I think he will come and like his Shadow's already dealing with these guys, but I think some next level guys are going to come through now. So it's time for the story to unfold.
Okay, and lastly, the Akutsuki member Mangetsu.
Yeah, man. I think this is the chapter of the shadows. I think this is the chapter we see some of Beru, and we see some of the Yorks fighting these scouts and trying to defend and hold off and stall for time, while the hero is on his way with his dragon. So I think this is the chapter of the shadows. I expect to see some action and stuff like that, and maybe like we all said, like we will all see like who's coming out of this gate, who's sending these scouts. We're going to see like some stronger enemies. And then maybe like a little twist on the other end where Beery's at as well. Like how the hunters are going to react to him and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think it's the episode of the Shadows.
See his personality, man. You're going to see his personality, man.
All right, then, so no time to waste. We're going to get straight into this. Yeah, so before I even go into it, with my prediction, I'm kind of with Jester on this. I think it's going to feel like an eternity before Sun Jin-woo actually gets there. So I think the shadow. I think another orc might come out of a higher level and actually defeat one or two of the shadows, and it's going to get a bit peak. But I think Sun Jin-woo might just make it, but you never know. He might make it too late. There might be a casualty, and like Jay said last time, there could be some character growth there now. All right, let's get into this. All right, so Sun Jin-woo en route. Solo leveling, chapter 119.
Okay. Let's get into this. Looks like he's been split in half.
Head got sliced from. Boom. Yeah, I knew it.
Okay, shadows are moving, flipping out, chopping bodies in half. The shadows are moving now, yeah? Okay.
I love how they're so animated.
Yeah,
mate,
they look slightly happy though, don't they? They look slightly shocked but happy at the same time, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, I was just speaking about Hulk just now, bro. And someone grabs your head.
You see these? They all have this grip, fam.
Bro, how someone grab the back of your head like this, bro?
Oh man.
Like all of them do it. Like the other one when he come out the gate, he grip man's face.
Bodied.
Two of them.
Mad.
Oh, is it just
snap!
Just one
guy is doing that to two. Rotted.
Nah, disrespectful, bro. So he grabbed two head. Oh, come on, man.
You know, you know what? Something just can't come out. You know, I'm gonna wait till it finishes. Still, I'm gonna wait.
Look at them, they're bodied here, you know.
Look at my man diced.
This brother you're right.
But I swear he punched one out of the building though.
Yeah.
I thought there was only three. So
the one in the remember someone got uppercutted time ago.
Yeah. I don't know how many there was.
Yeah, I probably there was more than three then.
Save us.
It's not over yet.
You can tell they're enjoying this though.
Yeah.
Protecting.
Tried to walk forward, innit? And he's like, hold up.
Okay.
It's not over.
Who's he pointing at?
Jeez!
Bloody hell.
Here we go.
Man, as soon as you saw the crack, you went, here we go. As expected.
Yep, the gate is about to open, my friend.
The final restraints have been lifted.
Okay.
This guy's on crud.
All right, look at his sword. Sword is just jamming there.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
The jagged sword.
I thought it was part of the
Looking like, what's his name? Kenpachi's sword.
Yeah.
What is going on here, mate?
See, I don't know what side of the gate is this.
Hold on. I'm Gurutaro, chieftain of the Red Blade tribe, you know. Nothing could stop me. Okay. The High Orc warriors are helping the humans. High Orcs. Yes, man's wanna turn the volume up.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sword is ill though.
He's got one long forehead, fam.
Even turn like a black blood, a
Do
black
you, do you
red.
know what's do you know what's quite interesting?
Mm.
In regards to the orc that Jinxin Ru's got, Tusk, is it Tusk?
Yeah.
He's more sort of a wizard, and I'm sure he was a king in his own right or some type of royalty. So it's interesting to see that when he draws for him, which he will, the exchange of dialogue between the orcs. Then
Tusk can't talk yet.
I'm sure he can communicate with other orcs though.
He doesn't talk at all. To my, I think he only does the hymns.
Yeah.
Sure, he was talking though.
Yeah, no, he was talking.
No, he
before
was talking
Shadow.
before he became a shadow, but since he's become a shadow, he hasn't spoken.
Okay.
It's
All right. Cool.
It's only this spread up.
See, I didn't know he had other ants. I thought he only took Buru.
No, he took
That's
other
the
ones as well.
point. That's the point.
No, he didn't. I think
He
these
did.
are Beru's. He's doing it. I think Beru's
he
taking these.
took
Nah, I
them.
don't think he summoned them. Maybe we didn't like. I don't know. Maybe they dropped it out or something. I need to go back now.
No, he took them. He took them.
Did he summon them?
Yeah, he took some of them as well.
Yeah, he did.
No, I know he took them, but I'm saying in the last episode,
Oh yeah, no, he summoned them out. Yeah, he summoned them out.
I didn't remember
Oh,
him
okay.
summoning them. But all right.
Yeah, he did. Everyone's screeching, fam. Fucking hell.
These men are shook.
Trust me.
They've never seen this level.
Yeah.
Drip, drip.
Yeah, but to be fair, the ants weren't strong, so I don't know why he's flipping.
Oh yes, they was.
They were strong, bro.
Well,
They were strong. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just thinking of Sun Jin-woo, bro. They were strong to the normal weather, bro.
there's a thing where one of them.
and dupied a lot of hunters and people. One ant flew over.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, and that was only.
Oh, I need to go
lower
back
ant
and-
as well.
and
So
I need
also-
to go back and read
Also,
that, man.
remember this also, the previous raids had failed and Beery wasn't even alive then.
Okay, it's a
It's
fair
true.
point. It's a fair point.
They
did- Yeah, they didn't. No. To be fair, they didn't even know the levels of Beru, and they took the force that they took to try and they joined up. So you're right. Yeah, the levels were high, man. The levels were high.
Disrespecting the thing, you know.
Do you know what it is? Is you get so comfortable with the fact that this guy is just going around dupping people, so you just think that everybody's
Yeah.
everybody's at.
Level.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But as you can
'Cause-
see
'cause-
here,
because
there's
if
a lot
you
of
think
man
about
who-
it, yeah,
not up to the level, bro.
you know when he goes to the level 99 gate and he gets his dragon, the guy he fights who owns the dragon, I don't think like
The demon lord. The demon lord.
Demon Lord ain't S rank, but he came across like he was an S rank fighter.
Yeah, that was a bit
I'm sure, I
easy.
feel like he was an S rank now.
No, I thought it was a bit. I get what Jay's saying though. I get what he's saying. I do. I thought it was a little bit easy. There was more of a tussle with Igris.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's before he had all of this ability.
I'm saying though, it was more of a tussle.
So he's pondering over here. We can't stop the raid here. If we do, there'll be no way to deal with the reporters outside. Because we're afraid.
Imagine it's not even about it's that they're there with them and they're talking about being afraid with their allies.
Mm.
No, but they don't know that though.
Yeah.
Remember,
They do know that,
no,
but they're still scared of them
They're
from
still
the
shook,
yeah,
They've known these ants as enemies the whole time.
yeah.
Nah.
Overpowering enemies. And now
Suffering
you've been
from
left alone with them.
PTSD, man.
Yeah, trauma, bro.
So I'm saying I agree with Jester, man.
Exactly, bro. This is the most scary thing he's ever seen, bro.
Wow.
You know what kills it as well? Is that Biru is not small. He's not like a regular size. Like he's tall.
He's tall. He's like 7
He's
foot,
towering
8 foot.
over you.
He's intimidating, bro.
But to be fair, like, he did say protect the humans, didn't he?
No, he
Yeah.
did. Yeah, we did.
I think I'm trying to think if he said protect the humans.
Because if he didn't say that,
Yeah, peak. I'm trying to make the exact phrase. You know what? You're onto something because when he said it, I raised my eyebrow at the exact phrase he used.
yeah,
Like I questioned it, but I can't remember what it was.
yeah. This man's sweating, bruv.
It's too much. It's a lot of pressure.
This is what I'm gonna say. You're gonna see his personality, man. You're gonna see his personality.
You dare talk to me, human? Yeah.
Do you know?
He
Let's
just
see
wants to
the
kill
loyalty
humans,
for Vel.
You see Beirut, yeah? I know last time he snapped in it, and then obviously he kind of like momentarily forgot where he was, yeah. I just feel like it's gonna happen again, you know.
do you know what he comes across? He comes across like a drug addict in a trap house, like, and like he's not allowed to touch like the product.
The
bro.
product, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
He's
just
itching,
probably.
bro. He's itching.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Look, and you know what? You just see how look how this brother just changed his tune, yeah? He just said, like, let's go. And then obviously Beirut looks at him. And now is Beirut in charge of the mission now?
Yeah.
Must be.
Of course he is, fam. He's Beirut, fam.
Technically he is. Like
Yeah.
his order was to protect them, innit?
Protect them.
So you don't have
I
a
think
choice. You're going to be protected, innit?
But listen,
No, I think it's a thing where he's supposed to lead the way, but Beirut's just supposed to protect the humans. They're supposed to try and...
No, I hear what you're saying, but I'm saying that's why I said the phrasing I think is important because all he said was protect them. So
this is what I'm saying. And
telling them to hold your corner and stay still, you're being protected, innit? Like I'm in charge now. I need to protect you. I've been told to protect you. Hold your corner, innit? That's how I feel Beirut thinks, innit?
But this is what I'm saying. Like Beirut, the only human that Beirut acknowledges is Ginseng Wu. From when he's not in the picture, all humans are inferior. Fact.
Well,
So
You gotta remember, you have to remember, yeah, he's addicted to your fear. So if he's smelling the fear on these guys, it's gonna be really hard for him to just keep his composure and not move towards his like all right, okay.
I have faith. We'll see what happens.
I'm assuming he just flash steps now, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, where's he going?
That's a flash step.
They're taking a minute though. Gosh. I think he just came back. He just done recon, innit? He just gone check the place out, come back.
I think he just annihilated all of the things.
What are you saying? It's over. Let's go now. We've done.
But say if he just flapped his wings and he just annihilated the humans.
Wait. What's going on? What's going on?
He's gonna do that claw thing, bro.
What's he dropping?
I think he threw a head.
If it's the hunter's head, I'm done.
That's a mad sound.
I can picture it as well. Same kind.
It's so crazy. It's done. It's finished.
Wait.
It's mad that they've made an ant look gangster.
Hold on. Did he
like
just
the posture. I think it's done, bruv.
Is that the boss's head he just dropped?
That's what the anticipation is, bro. That's how they're playing it out.
Yeah. You okay? Follow them, man.
I'm okay.
Man's still saying he's okay, you know.
let's take a look at this.
Bro, the music, bruv. On point.
Isn't
I'm not
this the
saying
head
nothing
of
to
the Death Knight? Man flashed
so
it.
quick.
He done the mission quick time, bro. Highest rank monster in an instant. Nothing long.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't even seen half of it, my friend.
Trust me.
You guys know how valuable magic cores from high rank monsters are. Anyone still want to quit?
My guy's still sitting down having a conversation with nobody.
Trust me.
So yeah, guys. Oh man, left him.
Okay.
Yeah, back to where we want to be, man. Okay, so he's entered the battlefield.
He's here.
Cheering man on.
Oh, so there's a bag of them there. Like, they're just all there.
Killed quite a few.
Wow, you hardly got no tattoos, fam.
Clean. All right, let's see this. Square off.
Didn't he just mess up his arm or something?
Right, it's just took him out with one slash. It's done.
He blocked it, I think.
I think it's blocked. I think the swords
The other bolts come in and blocked it.
Yeah, I think the swords have just clashed.
But his sword's gonna shatter, fam.
Okay. But even still, like, if he takes them out, they'll just respawn in it.
I was thinking that as well, yeah.
Oh,
He's trembling, so that might had a backlash.
The level of strength is
I said, but you have no chance. What's going on there?
Oh,
He followed through, bruv.
okay.
Cut him in half.
He cut him in half.
Hold on.
Oh, don't. Hey, I thought it was gonna stop there.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He's gonna regenerate. Look.
Generation, yeah?
Man could have done that on purpose, you know.
That's well.
No matter.
Nothing changes. I said easily. But
I was gonna just say, didn't this look like the system?
wait. Wow.
That's interesting.
Who
That's
is behind it all, mate? Who's behind it all?
So I'm guessing. Yeah, I'll leave it to Ed.
Dangerous.
Oh, I think it's the girl.
You don't want to do that, bruh. You don't want to do that.
This might be the moment.
You don't want to do that to her.
Powerless, but they regenerate. Oh, so when they chop them, how?
That's when they're gonna go grab the
thing. It's like a little moment, isn't it?
Oh, this is risky.
Restrict their movements.
Oh,
Strategy.
That's more than restricting a man to move.
Shot gone.
There's
Oh,
only
wow.
three. There's only three of them.
That's
as
the
well,
main
so-
one, isn't it?
Damn.
Him out.
It's just overwhelming.
Yeah, he
hold on.
snapped.
Hold on a minute.
The sword in his stomach as well.
Guys, hench, bruv.
I know. It's
Not done out here, you know.
He's
Mad.
mad. Yo.
My days.
The music, you know.
The music's too dope, man. Sure, what are you doing out here, bro? What you doing out here, bro? Come on, man.
Oh!
Nah, mate. I bet you his hand's gonna get chopped off.
Let's see. Oh, and it's him. It's him that's got her as well.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Is that his sister, though? Is his sister
Yeah,
got purple
fam.
hair?
Yeah.
That's his sister, fam.
Oppa.
I told you that face grab again.
And clearly
Oppa.
hey, bro, this is mad.
It's about to happen, you know.
Nah. Didn't see who's coming, fam.
Is my prediction gonna come true? Something just stabbed him. Nah, he's far. He's far. He's far. It's over. Oh, he's feeling the power.
I think he sensed it.
He's like, what is that? What is
Man,
that?
at the scout and I'll be blinking. What? 9,000?
Man's trembling.
Let go. Let go.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
from someone's power level, you're letting someone go. You're like, what is this? What is this rising, man? They're showing this like this guy's far away or he's what? Like close.
Yeah,
She's got her face gripped up. How do you think she feels?
It's a rap. It's an actual rap.
Look, he's looking up. He's like, what the fuck is that?
You see this image here? I don't know if you guys remember in Street Fighter manga, yeah? When
Charlie Vega, yeah?
No, when Ryu's fighting Bison one-on-one and then Ken returns. But when Ken returns, they both look up in the sky like this.
Yeah, they just see him just go. Well, when he does the fireball downwards, you're talking about.
Just like after that, when he
Okay.
after he does his little recovery, and then they both look up, and then Ken returns, and there's a little bit of banter, and then they both team up against Bison. I feel like it's the same kind of like imagery.
Hey, we should do a review of some of them fights.
I know.
Oh, damn. Sure.
Shivering.
Something coming. Pure fear.
Ah, it's over. I thought there was these tough guys, bro. They ain't no tough guys, man. Look at his face, bro.
Something terrifying, you know. Oh.
I don't even think it's Sanjin really sensing. He's sensing his darkness inside of him.
Yeah.
Brace for impact.
Brace for impact. These guys don't know what's about to hit them, man. There we go. Straight into the lockers.
He's best have a superhero stance.
He's gonna be gripping him by his face the same way.
Dare touch my sister.
Oh, man gave it the Itachi.
Yeah, little.
The
Yeah, man.
Itachi. Chill.
Yeah, man. Oh, the love. Siblings, eh? It's all right. Oppa's here now.
He said you're safe now. Follow me, you're gonna live.
Like, I'll never leave you again.
Hop step back.
Man instinctively step back.
Someone else has done that before.
Yeah, baby, innit?
Yeah. A little skid. But he's strong. So you're gonna join my army.
Okay.
Probably.
I don't even think he's worth joining the army still. The
Really?
high Hawks are better than them.
You know,
I agree.
Generally, but him in particular, he's stronger than them, innit?
Sun Jinwoo's back is turned. Like,
I'm just there with the dragon outside, bro.
No, man. They make this guy into some king, bruv.
He is a monarch.
Like, the way he's jamming there is as if he don't actually have to do anything anymore. Like, he doesn't even have to defeat them. He's just like, come, we're going home now. Walk off.
bro, man's repeating his title, bro.
You know,
Introduce
no,
yourself.
but but you know what the funny thing is? He's not saying it to him. He's saying it to himself, bruv. He's having that, what's that? What's
that
that?
reassurance, trying to reassure
Can't
himself.
touch me kind of thing.
You know that cool runnings moment in the mirror when you have to tell yourself who you are? Like, literally, that's what it is.
Man,
Here it is.
Hey, come off it, bro.
You say that. No levels. No levels.
Man said, shut up. Shut up.
Okay.
That visual.
There,
It's the hollow inside him, you see. He's talking. He's talking, bruv.
This brother tried to reassure himself, and man said, it's the end.
Fuck's
Shut
sake,
up.
man.
Man tried to reassure himself, and he said, shut up.
boy.
Mad. Okay, where do we even start? All right, just like, well, he made it just in time because his sister's head was getting gripped. The
Bro,
guy
her eyes were popping up.
mate, he could have just popped her head right there and
Yeah,
then.
no, he could have really, innit?
He could have popped her head
Yeah,
right there and then.
She was just about to lose consciousness.
And at least, do you know what as well? We've seen like a bit of a fault in the shadows. Well, at least with these orcs anyway. You can overwhelm them, and if you overwhelm them, they don't have enough time to regenerate. It creates opportunity, so it's quite interesting to see that. Start with Mangetsu, man. What were your thoughts on that chapter?
Overall, I enjoyed it. Good chapter. It didn't feel short like the last one. So like I'm split on like it's like a double sword because like I'm gassed at how, for example, Biru just wrapped the dungeon boss, like rapid, just bang, drop man's head, yo, like let's go in it, like party done in it, everybody out. But like at the same time, I would have liked to see some character building for him. I would have liked to see him like fight something, like even for like a slight challenge or something, some dialogue, anything. Like he didn't say a word, he just did his thing, and now he's out. But at the same time, it was like a gas moment, and it showed levels in it. So I enjoyed that. The whole dynamic, the whole scene of the orcs, I think it was really good. But again, it's a double-edged sword. I like how this orcs come in and showed levels to the shadows, but then, like, even before Sun Jinwoo's arrived, man is shaking, like he's shook. And I said again, I don't think it's the Sun Jinwoo himself, but I feel like it's whatever's inside of him that he's sensing. That's the presence he's sensing. And my thought is on the next chapter, or like at some point during this, we're gonna see like a dark side of Sun Jinwoo that obviously we've been kind of warned about recently. So, but yeah, overall now I think it was a good chapter. But I say, like I said, because it's a double-edged sword and some of the experiences and stuff, I'll say it's a 7 out of 10 for me.
Okay. Ciao, God.
Yeah, I enjoyed the chapter, but yet again, it's left me wanting more. But it's definitely better than the last one since it felt a lot more longer, and like there was a good amount of tidbits like the regeneration and the fault in the regeneration and and also noticing that I think Biru, it looks like he may have the power to summon his brethren, because Jin Sun Mu weren't there when those ants were summoned. So it might be a case where he's able to summon his allies from Jinsu's army. So he might have some control over some of the shadows, possibly. So them little tidbits I enjoyed, and just looking in it, and like, what can I say about the arts? The art style never ceases to amaze me. It's just like such great visuals that, like, I have very high standards for it to be made into an anime. So yeah, for me, like Jester said, it's a double-edged sword because it left me wanting more, and I was expecting some more action. So for me, just simply because it's a bit more longer, 7.5.
Okay. All right, Forge.
I'm gonna surprise you, guys, because I'm disappointed. I'm actually disappointed. Yeah, I feel like we're at the stage in the story where it set a standard in it. So now it's set the standard. If it continues to show you things of that standard, that's just the norm in it. And for me, it's just the norm, just to be able to see great fighting ability, great artwork. But I think we're at a stage now where the story needs to open up a little bit more. We're at a point where we met his father, like, what? Quite some time ago. Yeah, before Jeju Island. So I kind of feel like where we were going with the plot was we were going to find out something more to do with the story. There was something behind that gate that was going to open up the story a little bit more. And it weren't. It was just like a filler scenario to me. I don't really see the relevance of it. Like, we know he loves his family. We know he will do anything to save anybody. But obviously when it's his family, he's going to, move heaven and earth, and that's literally what he's done in it. He's moved in that pace. Whatever he's going to do to this guy, I don't really feel like it's going to be anything different to what we've seen him do in the past. Is he going to make an example of him? I mean, what is it that is going to take the story to another kind of like level? I don't think it is. I just think we're filling time at the moment, and for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay. And B, the source.
Someone's smoking your reefer. Yeah. All right, cool. A lot of interesting stuff I heard from various members of the OP Society. I think in regards, as us as an audience, we have seen Jin Sung-woo defeat various villains, go against various obstacles, and save a various amount of people, but never ever have we seen him save a direct member of his immediate family, or his immediate family be under danger, to the point where, like, an orc was gripping her face, fam. Like, we ain't seen it to that point. So I feel that he's gonna cause mayhem. Reference to Sons of Anarchy, but when that mayhem is given absolute just anarchy, it's going to be a madness. It's going to be a bloodbath. I think it's going to hold no prisoners. In regards to Tower of God theory, I don't think Beru's got that much power. Again, I think that's an ability of the Shadow Monarch to bring forth shadows.
Do you think he summoned all of them?
I literally just went back and checked it. He summoned them when he was there. He questioned it. He said 20 will be enough, and he questioned it.
Right? Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Like, he summoned ants. No, it's cool. No, it's cool. Going forward, like I said, I believe that this episode was very much going to be just driving a narrative in it, and it was that. I did like the fact that Beru was just totally just crazy, and the silence was golden, and the fact that he said nothing and he was just this menacing, big, like I said, if you're not Jin Sung-woo, he's not respecting you. He's not, and it's just paramount. This will just solidify that, and he's a boss in his own right. But it's mad when he comes into the presence of Jin Sung-woo how small he looks. But I think next episode is just going to be a madness. I think it's going to be a madness. And I think a lot more is to follow in regards to different villains, because these orcs isn't it. It's not it. I think there's going to be someone bigger, badder, and I think these orcs is just the fillers. They're the buffers. I think it's going to be madness, because obviously Castle Man back to the beginning of season 2, he was introduced to certain monarchs and certain questions were asked, and even to the point where Jester even made the comment, man gets you, in regards to the darkness within him. I heard a comment. So they're going to touch upon that as well. They're 100% going to touch upon that. For my overall review, I give this chapter solid 7.5. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It reminded me of next week on Dragon Ball Z. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was there, and I was like, I can't believe it's finished at that. Man. So it's another week, but yeah, man. I thought it was solid, man. Solid.
Okay. Yeah, me personally, just giving it a score off the bat, I'm going to give it a 7. I'm kind of with Jay a little bit on this in terms of pushing forward story progression, something that was going to, we were close to the story elevating if he just popped her head. It probably would have gone to
That's it, if he just popped her head.
Probably would have gone to a whole new level. However, I think looking at it in the from the writer's perspective, probably this is just a moment to show what happens if you do mess with his family. So this could be, this could be.
I've actually got something to add on to this. I think, and we someone may have mentioned it, but I think there is a message in what is actually going on, and the message is how much he actually trusts Beru. And if we look at it, like up to this point, he has been using a lot of his shadows to just fight, like you're just cannon fodder, you're the front line, do what you got to do in it. But when it's come to testing, is it Ch.119? He used Beru in it, even though he knew about her his bloodlust. He used Beru.
He used Igorus first. He used Igorus first.
Yeah, but he used Igorus for a reason. Like, he didn't use Igorus.
Igorus was too much.
Yeah, like, he knew. That's the thing. He respects Beru. That's why he did not use Beru. He respects Beru.
I think
but he doesn't respect her.
I think in regards to drawing for Igorus first, it says a lot. It's a sense that you're my ride or die. You're my closest. You're my ace. You're my. I get that Beru's the strongest, but he rates Igorus a lot, fam.
No, I'm not saying that he don't rate him. It's about composure. That's what it is. It's about composure. It's about someone who's got raw talent, against somebody who's got experience, right? And like with Igorus, like, he's got the experience, so he knows if whatever he tells him to go do, he's gonna go out there and do it. But he doesn't know how strong Ch.119 is, Whereas Beru, he's raw talent, bruv. So if he puts him out there, it's unpredictable about what he's gonna do. But he knows in himself that if he goes too far, I can stop him myself, innit?
You know what? I think I see it as a bit of like, you know, when you okay, I don't know if you guys do this, but if you guys ever used to play like any particular fighting games, you know, when you used to be like, if you mastered a couple characters, so you had a character who was like your best character, and you know, if you draw for this character, you're battering someone or you're taking someone serious. And if someone brings someone new to you, and you use your like B character, like your backup character, you're like, you know, let me test them out, innit? If you can't beat me when I'm using this character, I ain't gonna take it.
I get that kind of vibe from it. I feel like it's a lot of the, like, because even with the titles they're given, I think that plays heavy into it, and the fact that Beru is the first general, like, so like literally this is the first time we've seen like him leave the shadows. Not the first time actually, because he did it in the dungeon where he sent them off to different areas, but he was still kind of present. He just wasn't doing the network.
Yeah, but you've also
first time he's actually left to go do something else and left somebody else in charge. Like, he's given you an order, like left you a certain amount of troops, and you need to complete the mission and you need to complete the task. And I feel like it's not, I get like almost like a command and conquer type feel, like them strategy type game feels where you just like you have your little squads and your troops and stuff like that, and I feel like everyone's elevating. So I said I was a bit disappointed not to see some more character development from Beery, because I feel like they're opening up the story in terms of how he uses his different chess pieces. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Are you disappointed in the fact that you didn't see more from Beery this episode or just in general?
in this episode, like, because I feel like this was
early days though. You know, it's still early days though, right?
No, I know it's still early days, but I'm saying I feel like this was a good opportunity to
I have to agree. I think they wasted too much time showing the fear of the rest of the camp. I don't think that was relevant. I feel
like they could have split.
Yeah.
I feel like this chapter could have been split and dived into deeper. That's my opinion. I feel like they could have had a segment in this chapter, like, well, one of the, like, so chapter 119, I feel like half of it could have been like 119 to 120 could have been the dungeon, and like my thought was it would be the dungeon side first, because obviously the main
it's going to
character
take time
the
to
best
get
to last,
to
isn't it? So the main setting, you see the dungeon, Beery's character development, how he's commanding his troops, how he interacts with people, like even just some dialogue maybe between him and the dungeon boss, which I was kind of hoping for. And then maybe towards the end of this, the cliffhanger would have been that this guy sitting on the chair coming into the real world, and then the next chapter is like a bit more deep dive into the school.
I'm kind of with B on this though. I do feel like the silence is golden though, because like Beirut intrigues me. Innit? Remember when I was saying earlier? I mean, Forge, you mentioned the whole crack addict in
yeah.
Like, I feel like when Beirut was looking at him, yeah, like I just feel like their thoughts are going through his mind, like Beirut. Oh, he's got an ulterior motive, or I don't know, man. You
just don't trust him. There's something
really unpredictable.
Yeah,
like he might have more control of his own sort of intentions than we actually think. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's why it's even like, right, is he running a mission now? And the man's like, you know what I mean? Man flashed it, pulled the head back, and we're on our way. I don't know, man. I feel like the mystery.
Go
on.
Have you landed?
Yeah.
All right, cool. My question to the group is in regards to the gate. Let's call it gate A that Beeru's in with the ants. Do you think him giving over the head to that guild leader is the end of this gate?
No.
That's it.
I think so.
Nah. That was a high-ranked monster in the gate. It wasn't the boss. If it was,
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. Go and land. Go land, Solomon, land.
If it was the boss, I reckon he probably would have went straight back to Jinsen Mu, or the gate would have started to gates would have started to crumble.
But they tell you that anyway. They say like
it takes time to crumble anyway.
No, but they say, do you want to carry on in it? So the other, what do you call them? I was going to call them hunters. They're hunters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the hunters are like, should we carry on? Like they know the worth of getting is it one of the gems? Yeah. So obviously it's like progress. We can get more. We can get a bigger bag than what they actually thought they was going to get. So,
my thing, not to confuse. Sorry, bro, go on.
So I was just going to follow that up with like just as and I think maybe Forge even touched upon it, but that's what I'm saying. It's still early days because what you want to happen can still potentially happen within this gate.
Not to confuse like what I'm saying, because I said it's a double-edged sword, because I did enjoy the chapter.
Yeah,
I think you're expecting from isolating this chapter. You wanted to see more from.
Like in this chapter, I would have liked to see that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like in this chapter they could have broke it down a bit more and we could have got a bit more story from this chapter.
Right. I get you.
Like I said, I'm fully confident that they will deliver. But I think it comes into play with what Forge is saying as well, is that when you set the bar at a certain level, like to remain consistent at that level, for so long with what they've done, it becomes the norm for us. So I felt like the norm, I felt like it was going to go deeper in that and stuff like that into it in this kind of chapter. But again, like someone said, silence is golden sometimes, even in the moments and stuff like that. I feel like we're still getting a little bit of something. So I personally would have liked a little bit more, but at the same time, I'm highly anticipating that they will deliver later on in the story.
Truth be told as well, none of us have read, like, because obviously we all know the novel's out. None of us has read the novel to see how it's been adapted in that way. So they may have just got a bit more extra budget to allow for them to develop and get closer to the novel a bit more, or something like that. You don't know what's really happening in that sort of term. So yeah.
I've got a question though to the group. What do you want to see from Beru? Like, what is it you want to see from him?
I'll let B go first.
We're gonna have a discussion about this brother.
My brother like fools. Oh, listen, listen. Listen. Like, but when he stepped into the scene, I really know he's a menace. And what I want to see from Beru is a little bit of non-compliance, a little bit of defiance in regards to Jinsin Wu's original orders, and then the aftermath of what's to follow. Because again, he's a boss, and he was supposed to be a king in his own right, and then obviously Jinsin Wu stepped on the scenes, and there's a level of submission, but it's by force. It's by force. Let's be clear about that. And I think deep down inside, I'm not gonna say he's waiting for his moment. It's not that deep, but he will test the realms, he'll test the boundaries. So I want to see him test the boundaries. That's what I want to see. I want to see him defy Jinsin Wu and then see what Jinsin Wu's going to do.
You want to see character in it. You want to see.
I want to see him put his chest out, man. Say with chest.
Yeah, you want to see chest.
My thing on it is, I think I'd like to see him tested. Like that's the main thing. I want to see him tested, and personally, I don't mind if he fails, but I'd like to see ultimately that like he should, like, in his failure, it still shows that it's more of a mistake than a deliberate action. For my thing, I feel like B's wanting it for more like a deliberate kind of like this is like I was a king. This is my thing, like window of opportunity. My thing is this is his nature. He's making mistakes, but he's learning. Do you know what I mean?
You know what?
It reminds me of our debate of should he be reprimanded or not. And I mean,
I would prefer, or what I would like to see is, like, imagine Sun Jin-woo has given him an instruction, like, to defeat some enemies, and in a particular way. But Beru does it in a different way. Like, he thinks he's got a better way of doing it. Like, and it just shows that he can use his own initiative and kind of, you know what I mean, disobey, but still do what he was told. I would love to see it.
That's why I was really, I need to go back and see what he said in his instruction of defending the humans or protect the humans. Because I think it was, what he said was protect the humans. And then when he was asked, what should I do with the non-humans? I think he said, do what you want or do as you please or something like that. So I feel like something's going to come into play.
I think you're right.
Like, something's going to happen. And one of the friends are going to like almost appear as an enemy, like right off the bat, like based on the wording, right off the bat, it's like
a grey area is coming.
But like logically, like common sense, like it's not that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so like maybe like I don't know, maybe the boss or something like possesses a human or something, and now he's automatically non-human technically. Do you know what I mean? So it's like where Sun Jin-woo would like maybe try and find a way around it, or like I think Beru will just take man's head off. It's like, right, you're not human no more. Bang, see you later then, innit? Whereas in my opinion, that's not intentionally defiant. I feel like he's just not understanding quite yet. It's almost like I don't even want to go back to this because I was watching the season the other day. Go for it in 7 Deadly Sins. Like, he has no emotion. Like, he doesn't understand. You know what I mean? But it's like, so you got to educate him. You got to teach him. Like Mikitsu, I can't remember his name. Ochimaru's son in Boruto. Or what's his name, Sai from the root division. Like, these were like no emotion. These men
Listen,
Sai.
let me just pause you there for a second, because when you mention Sai, yeah, the one moment that comes to mind is when Sakura is knocked out, yeah, and she's dropping, and he just flies straight past her, bruv.
Complete the mission.
And Kakashi's like, what? Kakashi's like, what?
He's just
not Kakashi. What's his name? Who's the guy who's Minato? Is it Minato? The guy who had the wood. Harashi. Yeah. He's like, what? And then he has to quickly do his gripping technique to save her.
It's the way he did it as well. Because like he flew underneath her and then went up. Like man left like you went underneath her and then dipped.
All right, so lads, I'm conscious of the time, innit? So
before that, because obviously Jay originally asked a question, I'd be interested to hear what his point on it is.
I'm if I'm honest, I want to see struggle in it, because I think so far Sun Jin-woo hasn't struggled. He's just been moving up a level. He'll go to a thingy, it's 99 gate, I can take it. And he'll go. And I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like that level, but I want to see a bit of struggle in his camp. So I want to see if Beru can break the shadow spell. I want to see if he can be his own person. So I want to see if a bit of a Starscream kind of Megatron situation happens, where he starts to have a bit of a conversation.
On the crown and that.
You know what I mean? Like a bit of conversation about the shadows.
He that though. Like,
how are you feeling about this?
Weaker than he was as when he was alive. But like, even in, I get what you're saying, and it's a very, very, I think I quite enjoy that concept. But he doesn't pose a threat. So in terms of the struggle situation, it will be more of an opportunist moment. Whereas like, well, maybe I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, to see him come up against someone where you really like, for example, he never should have won against Igris. He had a window of opportunity and he stabbed him in his eye, and because of the ability he has, it amplified the attack, innit? And obviously he has that ability where he can like draw his weapon like out of nowhere, out of thin air, and he was able to do that because he's beaten. Like apart from Igris, I don't think anyone's beaten him like that.
I forgot he's got Jedi powers, I totally forgot about that. But no, yeah, you're right. I think for me, it's just, I just feel like everything's a bit too easy for him at the moment.
Yeah. You know, like one of my things that I said, I don't know if you guys remember, I said it in the group chat before when I was speaking about this manhwa, and I was saying that I feel like it's still a bit too easy for.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Remember I was saying it. I was saying if I have any criticism, it's a bit too like I know he's gonna come and get the job done.
Just know he's gonna do it. Like there's no fear that he's not gonna boss it. I think
like let me give you an example.
It's a double-edged sword because you know he's gonna boss it, but the way he does it, it's just still gas.
Can I just add one thing here? When I talk about the ease of it, I feel like we should see a little bit of struggle. Like, you know, when he was in a scenario where he had to take out bare mans, and like he was losing energy, and you're thinking this guy's about to die, and all of a sudden he didn't do his workout for the day, so he gets transported to the penalty, and he has to do that. Those kind of things make it better for you to understand that by chance. He's not just running through things and it's easy. So it's those curveballs. I want to see more curveballs that are just put into the situation.
It was a long time ago from when he arrived at that gate and the other S ranks were there, and you felt like they were levels to him. Like
was that the whole Tusk thing? The Tusk was that the top, the Orc one?
No, man, it was like the leader of some of the other guilds. Like this is like sort of pretty early. This is pretty early.
Yeah, the White Tiger and all that.
When they were there and you just felt like flipping out, there's like other high levels to this. You know what I mean? Now he just seems clear. Like everything. And we need like other characters. Like we just need other OP characters like him. Do you understand?
All right, cool. I'm gonna say my piece, but I know Solomon wanted to say something, so go, Solomon. Taro, good.
What is it? I just think everyone here is just waiting for
This is what I was gonna get. Yeah, go. Yeah.
This is basically what it is. Everybody's just waiting for him to have that struggle against these national level rankers or the Monarchs. As mentioned before, those other Monarchs that
Facts.
are in the background. So yeah, that's what we're really just waiting for.
Yeah.
You know how they're gonna do it? I guarantee they're gonna do it like this, bro. Sun Jin-woo is gonna do something that we're used to seeing him do, like where he just wipes people out, and it's gonna be blocked. Someone's gonna block it with such.
Yeah.
We're gonna say, huh? Like, it's gonna shock us because maybe this is what they're preparing us for. We're too used to him just doing routine.
Yeah.
Wins. And all of a sudden, someone's just gonna be like, nah, son, like this is
Just catch man's blade or something stupid. Like,
this ain't it, y'all.
I'm gonna say this is what I think is gonna happen. Like what you're saying, Sean. Like the way they've set it up, like season 1, like he had no equals. To be fair, he was rising. The trials and tribulations at the beginning was him getting used to his power. Right, raised to fame. He's monarch of Nakamatsu and all that. And towards the end, we slowly got introduced to. Again, it was a very small world of Korea, and then Japan got introduced, touch of USA, and now all of a sudden at the end we saw France, we saw different other regions, we saw national hunters, so it made it so much bigger. And towards the end, they even dropped that gem of it's the power within you. They said there was something within him.
the darkness, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The darkness. So that was another gem. So then it's kind of opened up season 2 for so many different possibilities. I really do think. Again, reference to anybody that watched 24. Let me just pause. Actually, I don't want to spoil it. But Jack Bauer was a bad boy. He was a bad boy, and his only downfall was ultimately Jack Bauer. So with Jin Sing Woo, in this particular, well, it's only season 2 anyway. His only downfall is going to be Jin Sing Woo, and it's going to be the darkness within. Now, whether that comes in the form of Beru, whether that comes in the form of him trying to possess his shadow and it's, I don't know, fucks with his psyche, who knows? But I think it's going to land on that. All
right then, lads. Real interesting discussion. And I hope those of you at home who are watching this enjoyed that. If you have any views, opinions, theories, interesting theories in terms of what you think is going to happen, is Beirut going to become his own person? Is he going to break the shadow? Is Sun Jin-woo going to continue to get 3-0 wins all the way to the title? We really don't know, but please feel free to share your opinions and your comments below. Once again,
like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. And I mean, tell a friend to tell a friend. I hope you've enjoyed the OP Society solo leveling chapter 119. We're out. Peace.
Peace.